This is Dr. Chanel, and I'm going to be talking to you about areas of distinction. So what are AODs? They're an elective curricular component that focuses on an area of interest, often around medical specialties for students. While they don't appear on your transcript, they are recognized and included on the student MSPE letter for residency applications. They require a significant amount of organization and dedication on the part of the student to complete and maintain records, and in the last few years, roughly 4% of our graduating seniors have completed an AOD. We have 12 areas of interest, including addiction medicine, clinical psychiatry, cultural competency, geriatrics, health coaching, humanism and medicine, interprofessional education, medical practice leadership, medical Spanish competency, OMM, pediatrics, and women's health. Why should a student complete an AOD? Well, relative to the chosen discipline, you'll have increased education and confidence, expanded mentoring by the faculty advisor, and for residency application, a demonstration of your dedication for the area of interest. Every AOD has 3 components: community service related to the AOD, scholarly work related to the AOD, and didactics related to the AOD. Those didactics can be in person or online. None of the AOD components can be a required component for the Rowan-SOM curriculum. And requirements for each of the 12 AODs are listed on each class Blackboard page under areas of distinction. For community service, any hours must be logged through the TOUCH site, which stands for Translating Osteopathic Understanding into Community Health. Any hours of community service completed for AODs can also be submitted for TOUCH hours, and community service can be completed at an approved site for an AOD, cannot be submitted for the required community service for another AOD unless the number of hours for the second AOD exceeds the number completed. For the scholarly work, topics and the structure must be pre-approved by the academic advisor no less than 6 months prior to the end of 3rd year, but may be greater as designated by the AOD advisor. Additional timelines should be designated by the faculty advisor, and final approval for the scholarly work is left to the faculty advisor. Students are responsible for ensuring proof of their attendance or completion of the components as designated by the AOD or its advisors. Some activities include didactics that have in-person components. When that happens and they take place on Rowan-SOM campus, the Curriculum Division of Academic Affairs will maintain those sign-in sheets. All other sign-in sheets, including WebEx sessions and Glassboro campus events, will not be maintained by the curriculum staff, and therefore proof of attendance should be established with the faculty advisor in advance of the events. How would the faculty advisor like you to prove that you were present or attended? For didactics, students must retrieve and maintain for their final portfolio any online certificates, any attending signatures for logs, any pre-approval for all didactics not explicitly listed in the AOD, and they must notify program assistants of pre-approval for Rowan-SOM campus didactics at least 3 business days in advance for a sign-in sheet to be present if it wasn't explicitly listed in the AOD. They also must maintain any other proof of requirements as designated by the advisor for didactics. Students are encouraged to contact their advisor and the curriculum program assistants as soon as they're interested in completing an AOD. This doesn't mandate that you complete the AOD, however, it does help to establish a relationship and encourage you along the way. All finalized components of the AOD must be completed and submitted to the AOD advisor by the last day of 3rd year in the academic year. Most components of the records are maintained by the students. This includes your touch logs, any proof of didactics, scholarly work, and any copy of your finalized portfolio. That finalized portfolio is then submitted to the AOD for review and approval, who then submits it to the program assistants for recording and verification. The program assistants also maintain any pre-approved didactic sign-in sheets for any in-person Rowan-SOM didactics. If you have questions, most questions should go to your AOD advisor. If you're unable to reach your advisor for at least a week, or if you would like to notify the program assistants of an additional didactic in-person activity on the Rowan-SOM campus after receiving pre-approval from your faculty advisor, you would also notify the program assistants. In summary, AODs are a great way for you to distinguish yourself in your residency application. It helps you establish a relationship with a faculty advisor and get mentoring in your field of interest, and it helps increase your education and the competency in your field. We hope you'll participate and become one of the few and the proud, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Have a great day.